Hey gang, welcome back to Man Time. Today I have got a few issues. So I've got the Mahindra here, and I've got a Pt1 set. And the issue I'm having with the steering ram on the Mahindra is it is leaking, and it is leaking bad. So I just recently serviced the power steering fluid in the Mahindra, changed out the filter, refilled the fluids, probably not a month ago. So I took it out to level some of that dirt, get down where it was real muddy, and the steering on the way there was just jerky, and it was the symptoms of it was running out of oil again. And I know that cylinder has been bad on there for a while. So while I'm at it, I've also got a Pt1 set I got for free. And if you don't know what a Pt1 is, it's basically a hydraulic cylinder that, it's a. Let me just show you what it is. So this is a Pt1, and basically how it's supposed to work is it's got this pump part of it, and that is going to pump hydraulic fluid into the cylinder. And when you pump it, this cylinder is supposed to start opening up. And as a for instance, you know, you could have it blocked up against something, and then you could be pushing something away from it, or up or down. I think the basic scheme there is it is portable power. So I'm pumping, and nothing is happening with the cylinder. So this is the piece that I think is probably bad, but something needs to happen with this also. I don't know exactly what that is. Let's see if we can see what's going on here. Yeah, it's got fluid in it here. So what should happen if I push down on this and pump that? Okay, so this is pumping hydraulic fluid. You saw right there. So this cylinder is the thing that's bad, and this probably needs some new O-rings too. So we'll just work on both of them. I think I'll start with the pump and take off. There's just some little E-clips there. I'll take this handle off. I'll take this little retaining ring off and check this cylinder here. Check the O-rings on it. Yeah, no, it's pumping. Okay, so I'm going to assume that this part is good for now. It's good enough anyway. It's pumping. So then the problem area looks to be this Repack cylinder. So let's see if we can get this thing apart. I should probably mention here that this is the first time that I've taken a cylinder apart, and I should also mention that even though I am pretty mechanically inclined, whatever I'm doing here could go right, could go wrong. Who really knows? And then again, all cylinders are different, so unless you've got this Repack RC106, it may not apply. But you'll get some knowledge anyway of what the internals of a hydraulic cylinder look like. And yeah, let's try to get it apart. Yeah, it looks like there's either a brass retaining ring or something right around the inside of it there. So we'll just kind of gently tap on that. Seems to be moving. Okay, and then there is a nut down here. Alright, so this one has got a 7/16. Still with me? Alright, so that came off of there. Now what? Let me thread this back down in here. Let me loosen that up. Okay, and there's actually a little flathead down in there, so good thing I took that off of there. I don't know what that little flathead does, but I'm guessing it does something, right? Or else it wouldn't be there. That's going to be hard to get back in there. I heard it just pop and shoot it apart, though. Okay, so here's our cylinder. Ooh, hello. Yeah, it looks like this end piece is a little. Looks like this end piece is kind of broken and busted up here. I wonder if that's the seal that I'm going to need. So this should want to pull back, and it's got a seal here, and it's pumping pressure in here against this. So this is the faulty part right here. That's going to be the faulty piece, I'm assuming. Let's see there. It looks like, yeah, it's just crumbling. I think that's our actual seal, and it's yeah, it's just it's breaking and falling apart. I don't know if that's going to be a seal that I can get or not, but there's a place in town that will measure, and then if I take them this and this piece, they'll be able to set me up with a seal like that, if they have one. But that's all pretty straightforward. So here's the cylinder, and as it's sitting here, there's already a little puddle down here from it just with a steady drip. So we'll try to get this off of here. Let's see here. Looks like I'm going to need a... Let's see, that's got a pin there. Okay, I'm going to need a wrench to hold onto this cylinder so it doesn't move. Okay, there's one. It looks like this other one down in here is going to be really a pain to get to. But, there we go. Alrighty. So, it looks like the pin that holds the cylinder on the back here has got a keeper pin going through it, and then so we'll just kind of bang on it a little bit here. There we go. And see if we can't just use a punch. This would have been a lot easier to get this out of here if I didn't have this loader on here. But since we do, Okay, there's that keeper. And that's just a metric bolt. Alright, then this pin should just slide out of here now. Okay, let's try a big pry bar. Here's the pin in the back. It's right up there. Right there. I'm just going to try a big pry bar. Let's see if we can't get a little movement out of it. I'll try hammering on it a little bit too. Might have a little bit better time way out here. Oh, this one's coming to play. Just really in there. Alright, well, this is a case where we just let the PB Blaster do its work. Okay, after hours of thinking and hours of trying to get this pin out of there, here's what I've come up with. I've tried jacking it, right? I tried jacking it up the other way. It looks like it might work, but it doesn't. I've been hammering on it from the top here. That's not working. So now I've got two big washers that I cut slots in. And what I'm going to try to do is the pin is stuck in the race inside of this cylinder. And because of tight tolerance and then surface rust, that's why it's seized up in there. So what I'm going to try to do now is jack the pin up and get it sliding around inside of there using those shims, and then hopefully I can pound it back down the other way and continue that process until I get it to work out of there. So we'll see. Okay, I've got the weight of the tractor on this pin, and it's still not moving. Let's try some heat, see if we can get it to move that away. Yeah, so here's the situation. I've got the jack under the pin, and it is holding the full weight of the tractor. This tire is off the ground, and they still aren't moving. So I'm just going to let it sit like that overnight with some penetrating oil on there, and maybe something will break free at some point here, hopefully.